Good.
All right, we're now ready to drop in our raker. We've got one side of our bottom 90 captured. So we're gonna pick up our raker, we're gonna drop it in. Because of the way we've designed this, built this, and no allowance on our initial cleat placement on the sole plate, a lot of times we have to flex these out just a little bit to get our raker to drop in. So you position one guy down on the bottom with his heel inside of the line so that he can just kind of pull that back if needed to flex this out a little bit. You each pick up your raker and you drop it into place. Once you've got that set, you're going to check your angles. Make sure that you've got good marriages between all sides of your raker cut as well as your return cut. Once that's in position, you're going to take your gusset on the wall plate. You're going to set your gusset so that the bottom corner bisects the raker. You've captured everything about the joint between the raker and the wall plate, and then you're going to walk your gusset plate in so that you got about a 1/4 inch margin between the contact surface on the wall plate and the location of the gusset. We're going to put 8 penny nails into the wall plate. We're going to put 5 nails into the raker. While I'm working on this side, Gar's going to work down on the sole plate, and he's going to talk about the variance with that gusset application as opposed to this gusset application.
Good.
Okay, when we talk about the gusset plate on our raker sole marriage point, this is the area it's going to have all our adjustability. So when we go to put this gusset plate on, you want to make sure you still have good marriage point down here on your sole plate, nice and tight. When I go to line this up, you want to make sure you leave at least about a 1/2 inch of your raker exposed, because this is where your wedge packs are going to go. You don't want your wedge packs to pressurize your gusset plate. So I'm going to hold that back about a 1/2 inch. I'm also going to just put it on a slight angle, maybe a 1/4 inch at the bottom to a 1/2 inch at the left edge here, because if you can imagine, if this thing has to rock back, it's going to move in this direction, and what we don't want is this thing to articulate down and start to contact the ground. So I'm going to take care of that issue right now, leaving our 1/2 inch here and just putting a slight angle on it. I'm going to put 5 nails, 8 penny nails, into my raker. I'm going to put no nails into my sole plate. Some personnel will pre-drive your 8 nails here. The problem you have with that is when you flip it over to do the other side, they get all bent up and all fouled up. So I'm just not going to put any nails at all into the gusset plate on our sole section, 5 into the raker.